SuperJet International. SuperJet International SJI is a joint venture between Leonardo-Finmeccanica, formerly Alenia Aermacchi, and Sukhoi Holding, established to sell the Sukhoi Superjet 100 SS Joan 100, a 100 seats new generation regional jet with digital fly-by-wire flight control systems, and its business variant Sukhoi Business Jet SBJ. It is headquartered in Venice, Italy, initially with 51%, leaving 49% to Sukhoi. Leonardo revised its shareholding agreement in 2016 and cut its share to 10%. Formed in July 2007 and based in Tessera, Venice, SuperJet International is responsible for marketing, sales, customization, and delivery of the Sukhoi Superjet 100 SS Joan 100 in Europe, the Americas, and other markets such as Oceania, Africa, and Japan. The company is also in charge of training and worldwide after-sales support, as well as the design and development of the Sukhoi Business Jet and cargo variant. SJA established a branch in Moscow for logistical and technical support, training courses, and commercial services, too. An additional sales office was placed in Washington, D.C., USA, in order to cover the North American market. Several more offices will be opened in due course in other markets. Customer services. SuperJet International Customer Services is responsible for worldwide after-sales support for Sukhoi Superjet 100 operators. SJA task is to provide the operators with after-sales services. The SuperCare Agreement is a comprehensive per-flight hour program developed by SJA specifically for SS Joan 100 aircraft operators. SJA has selected Lufthansa Technik Logistik GmbH LTL as the global logistics provider to manage the Sukhoi Superjet 100 spares distribution centers worldwide. SJA utilizes the new partnership, taking advantage of LTL facilities based at Frankfurt International Airport. Training. The SJA Training Center provides the support for SS Joan 100 flight and maintenance training through courses for flight crews type rating and recurrent, cabin crews transition, and refresher and maintenance and ground operations staff. In parallel with, and starting from 2012, among the services provided by SJA, the training on an Airbus A321 full flight simulator for the Airbus A320 family is provided to airlines, flight schools, and private pilots. Events. 2011, January 17, 2011. SuperJet International signs a contract worth US $650 million with Mexican Interjet. February 21, 2011, 11. SuperJet International launches Aeroflot flight crew training course in Moscow. March 11, 2011. SuperJet International obtains the DOA Design Organization approval. March 31, 2011. SJA completes the first Aeroflot flight crew training course. May 1, 2011. The Sukhoi Superjet 100 landed in Venice for the first time. June 24, 2011. SuperJet International signs 6 years SuperCare agreement with Armavia. August 1, 2011. Sukhoi Superjet 100 flight simulator available for pilots training in Russia. August 10, 2011. SuperJet International completes the first type rating recovery courses. August 16, 2011. Volga Dnepr signs maintenance services agreement for Sukhoi Superjet 100. August 16, 2011. SuperJet International signs MOU for SuperCare agreement with PT Sky Aviation. October 9, 2011. SuperJet International launches the Sukhoi Business Jet with a $200 million order from Cumlux the Aviation Group. November 22, 2011. SS-100 full flight simulator in Zhukovsky ready for training. 2010. February 5, 2010. ANAC signs agreement with Russian authority for the introduction of Russian aircraft, and mainly SSJ. February 9-12, 2010. SuperJet International organizes its first Customer Services Operators Conference. February 11, 2010. SuperJet International signs a letter of intent with Aeroflot for MRO services on SSJ-100 fleet. March 10, 2010 and 2010. SuperJet International receives the approval certificate AFL/47. May 2010. SJA inaugurates a web marketing campaign. May 24, 27, 2010. SJA attends REA, the Regional Airlines Association in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. May 26, 2010. SO-146 engine completes certification tests. June 22, 2010. SuperJet International Training Center is ready to provide the first type training course for cabin crew. June 23, 2010. SO-146 engine is certified by ESA. July 2010. The Seat Cabin Emergency Evacuation Trainer is available at the SJA Training Center in Tessera. July 21, 2010. SuperJet International signs an agreement for 30 SS-100 with Pearl Aircraft Corporation. August 20, 2010. The Sukhoi Superjet 100 arrives in Italy at Casale Torino Airport. August 24, 2010. SO-146 engine receives its type certificate from Interstate Aviation Committee Aviation Register. September 2, 2010 and 2010. SuperJet International signs a MOU with Willys Lease Finance Corporation. 2009. February 19, 2009. SuperJet International opens its North America office in Washington. March 4, 2009. SuperJet International opens Russian branch in Moscow. March 19, 2009. SuperJet International selects Technic Logistic as global logistics provider for Sukhoi Superjet 100 fleet. April 7, 2009. Sukhoi Civil Aircraft and Alenia Aeromacchi announce completion of the acquisition of 25% plus one share in the SCAC capital. April 16, 2009. SuperJet International receives ESA/ENAC Part 145 certificate. June 2009. SuperJet International announces its new website. June 15, 2009. The debut of the Sukhoi Superjet 100 at Le Bourget Air Show in Paris. August 5, 2009. SuperJet International receives from ENAC the certification ESA Part 147. September 2009. The training center is ready to supply training services to customers for either flight crew and maintenance crew in Moscow and in Venice. 2008. October 14, 2008. SuperJet International certified as flight training organization. July 16, 2008. Alenia Aermacchi and Sukhoi express full satisfaction for the Kremlin's go-ahead to SCAC's 25% plus one share acquisition by Alenia. 2007. November 28, 2007. Finmeccanica and Sukhoi Aviation Holding sign the final industrial agreement for SuperJet 100. September 26, 2007. World premiere for the SuperJet 100. Alenia Aermacchi and Sukhoi introduce the regional jet of the future September 10, 2007. 7. Alenia Aermacchi. Sukhoi Superjet International starts operations in Venice. April 5, 2007. Alenia Aermacchi and TSAGI Institute sign MOU for commercial aircraft aerostructures design,